Did you call the florist and ask them to deliver this?
Oh, I did, thank you. Mrs. Renfield, men do still give women orchids, don't they?
They certainly did in my day, and I'm sure Nola will enjoy the attention. Oh, they are for Nola, aren't they?
Of course. Although if I didn't have my own reasons for going tonight, I probably would have backed out by now.
I will be interested to see if you're right about that young man being the father of her baby.
Oh, he has to be. He fits Nola's description to the letter. He's a medical student. He married someone else this past summer. And Nola's considering the name Kelly for her child.
There is something else I forgot to mention. Nola said that the father of her child and the chief of staff of his hospital are very close.
I see. I'll try to check that out tonight. And if this young man happens to be the... Nola, you look lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Is that a new dress, Nola?
Yes, yes. It's one of the maternity dresses that Mr. McCord gave me. Isn't it beautiful?
It's very becoming.
Is that a gift for someone?
Yes, it's a birthday gift, and he's going to be there tonight at the opening, so I just thought I'd give it to him there.
Oh, I see. Well, these are for you, and I hope the color matches the dress.
My. Oh, they're orchids. They're gorgeous.
I'm glad you like them.
You know, I can't get over you. You're just so generous.
Not really.
Oh.
Are you ready to leave?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sure. Yeah, oh, thank you. You know, when I first started working here, I felt like Janet Leigh in Psycho, but now I feel like Cinderella.
Enjoy your evening.
Thank you. Mrs. Renfield, be sure that someone lets Lucifer and Damien out tonight. I don't want any intruders on the grounds while we're gone.
Of course, Mr. McCord.
Well, see you in the morning.
Have a lovely time, Nola.
Oh, I intend to.
Hi, Nola. Oh, Mr. McCord, I see you got the bandage off your hand. How's it feeling?
Just fine, thank you.
Excuse me, I've got to see something.
Do you and Hillary Bauer not get along, Nola?
Well, I've always tried to be very nice to her, but it's a long, boring story. I'll tell you some other time. But there's Derek. Let's go over and say hello.
Oh, why don't you do that, and I'll get us something to
It'll
drink.
only take a minute. Come on. Derek, hi.
Hi, Nola. McCord.
Hi.
Am I bothering you?
Why would you think you're bothering me?
Well, I do sometimes. You know.
Well, not at...
What? Oh, hi, Mom.
Don't you look beautiful?
Oh, thanks, thanks.
Well, you look lovely, too, Mrs. Reardon.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. McCord bought me these flowers.
Oh, orchids are my favorite. And be careful you don't set them down somewhere or lose them, where somebody will walk off with them.
I'm not going to do that, Mother.
I was just going to the bar to get something to drink. Would somebody care for a refill?
Oh, goodness, no, I can't take more than one glass of champagne.
I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, excuse me.
So, Derek, what was Hillary going into the dining room for? Who was she going to see?
Morgan. Apparently she and Kelly are having an argument, and that is Hillary's cue to come to the rescue.
Did they argue a lot lately?
Excuse me, is that blonde lady over there, is she one of Tony's bosses?
Oh, you haven't met Trish yet? Oh, let me introduce you. Trish,
Yes, excuse me.
look who's here.
Well, hi, how are you doing? Good,
Listen, I'd like you to meet Nola and Tony's mom. This is Bea Reardon.
Oh, Mrs. Reardon, it's so nice to meet you. Tony has told me so much about you.
Oh, and all he ever talks about is you and your brother and how much he loves his job here. He really does love
Well, we love having you.
Oh, listen, there's, speaking of Josh, the is over there with Mrs. Richards. I'm going to go say hello. Hi, I'm Mrs. Richards. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
Boy, I've never seen this place looking better.
Well, I could say the same thing about you.
Oh, thank you. Just wondering where you're putting Kelly's gifts.
Well, the maitre d's keeping him in the office. You want me to take that in there for you?
No, I guess I can find it by myself.
No, it's no problem. Just as long as you promise to be here when I get back.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. Thanks. Hi, Mrs. Richards.
Hi, Nola. I understand you have a new job. How's it going?
Oh, it's going really good. You know, I'm working as a household supervisor for Mr. McCord, but you probably don't, whoops, you probably don't know him because he's just new in Springfield. He's that blonde guy right there. Yeah. So, are you here by yourself? Did you come alone?
No, I came with Amanda.
Oh, well, I came with Mr. McCord, but, see, I was really invited by Floyd, but Mr. McCord had a car and a driver and everything like that. He gave me these flowers right here.
Oh, they're lovely. That's very thoughtful of him.
Well, you know, he knew that this was a special night for me because Kelly and Floyd are singing and everything. Also, speaking of new jobs, I was wondering, since Kelly's working so many hours and not making very much money, is Morgan going to get a job and help out with expenses?
Well, not exactly. Kelly has convinced Morgan she should go to the university. She starts in January.
I am sure that once Kelly realizes all the trouble...
Before it gets too hectic in here.
Oh, I think that's your table right there.
Oh.
Josh, do they sit there?
No. This table is reserved for Floyd Parker and his guests.
Is this our table?
You bet.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Lunch will be at 12:30, Mr. McCord. In the meantime, I thought you might like some coffee.
Oh, thank you. Mrs. Renfield, did you see a small red leather-bound book of mine? Last time I saw it was here in the desk.
Yes, I packed it away with the rest of the things that I took up to the attic before Lieutenant Wyatt came to search the house.
Thank goodness. I don't need to tell you the problems it would cause if that book fell into the wrong hands.
Well, I can bring the carton down now, if you wish.
Oh, please, but don't let Nola see it, not with her more than curious nature.
She must have been fascinated with your laboratory.
Yes, she was. But I only let her see what I wanted her to see.
That was very wise.
I must say, though, as uneducated as Nola is, she has a very keen perception and an uncanny memory for the smallest detail.
Yes. She seems to remember everything about every movie she's ever seen, down to the most inconsequential details. In fact, she seems as fascinated by old films as she is in members of the opposite sex. Frankly, Mr. McCord, I was quite shocked to find her here with that young Mr. Lewis the night after that opening.
Well, I think her fascination with Mr. Lewis has to do with his family's millions, which is another lesson I'll have to teach Nola before it's too late.
Well, I don't want to dwell on it. But if we're going to have all sorts of young men running in and out of this house, it's only going to make our job a great deal more difficult.
I wouldn't worry about that, Mrs. Renfield. In a short while, Nola will be in her last month of pregnancy, and she'll be in no condition to be enchanting members of the opposite sex.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you have a good rest?
Oh, I did. I feel like a new woman.
Well, Mrs. Renfield brought some coffee, and help yourself.
Oh, great.
When you want me to bring those things down that we discussed, just let me know.
I shall, thank you.
6. Oh, goodness. So, I was thinking, did you ever see Madame Curie with Greer Garson and Walter Pidgeon?
No, I never did.
Well, when we were in the laboratory working this morning, I started thinking about the movie. Of course, they were very, very, very poor.
Well, I wouldn't hold that against them.
Well, I did. I'm not. It's just that, well, when I saw that movie, I got so depressed because there she was trying to save the world, and they didn't even have enough money to buy a decent meal. So when we were working in the laboratory, I started thinking, Nola, you didn't even get the point of that movie. Well, it's like all these books. I would like to read every single one of these books, you know, but I wouldn't understand any of them.
Of course you would. If you start with the more rudimentary texts and slowly work your way up to the more advanced and specialized volumes.
Well, that's easy for you to say because you've done a lot of studying and everything.
Well, didn't you ever study in school?
Well, I studied the calendar, you know, waiting for vacations and everything, but I spent most of my time at Proctor's. That was the local movie theater.
Oh, but Nola, the movies provided you with an education of sorts. I mean, you have a keen sense of every detail, plot, character. I'm sure you've been able to apply some of that knowledge to your everyday life.
You know, I think you're right, because I was reading the newspaper today. Alan Spaulding is on some island, and Mike Bauer's chasing him, but it was an island. I kept thinking it reminds... Bing Crosby, Bob Hope, Dorothy Lamour, Road to... somewhere. One of those pictures.
Well, I don't know about Bob Hope, but Alan Spaulding is in the Canary Islands, on one of them called Tenerife. Here, I'll find it for you. Ah, yes, here it is, in the Atlantic, off the coast of Morocco.
Morocco, that's it. Road to Morocco.
I see. Well, from the information I have, they flew to Tenerife from Casablanca.
Casablanca. Did you ever see that one?
No, I don't think so.
Humphrey Bogart. Oh. He says to Ingrid Bergman, here's looking at you, kid. Yeah. What about, you must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is... You don't remember that one?
Nola, you must try not to relate everything in life to a movie. It's unrealistic.
You know, Kelly Nelson used to say the same thing. Oh, never mind. So where did you say Alan Spaulding was after he left,
Right here, Tenerife.
My goodness, you've got one of your little red markers there. So did you go to Tenerife to dig up old bodies, too?